everybody, and today we are doing a disc review. This is Vlogmas Day 6, I believe. Yeah, Vlogmas Day 6. And today we are reviewing the Infinite Discs Alpaca. This is a beadless, stable putter from Infinite Discs. As you can see right here, it has a nice low profile. Pretty low profile. It'd be compared to a Discmania P2 as the best comparison. It is very similar to a P2. I'll put a picture on the screen, but extremely similar to a P2. The picture will be side by side, and so very similar. So it's got that nice, stable, consistent flight. You can throw it flat and trust it to go straight with a good fade at the end. And so this is also my new putting putter, as you guys saw in the last video. And so I'm going to practice it putting with a little bit, show you guys what it's like on the green. Again, when it comes to putting on the green, it really, the putter kind of doesn't matter. Obviously if it's extremely beat in and understable, it counts, but these really aren't going to do much different than much other putters when you're on the putting green with inside the circle. They will slightly. They are slightly glidier than a P2, and I'll just show you on the screen, but yeah, we're gonna just putt a little bit. That's also my first putt in like first putt in today. So. It's also extremely cold out here, so for like no flat spin putt, and so it's really good for that. Kind of flat, a little bit high, but as you can see, it's very. If you're, I'll try and analyze the putt real quick. I'll try and analyze the putt real quick, but oh, that was lovely analyzed. That one kind of sucks. That was kind of sucks. There's an analyzed putt. No. I'll show you from longer range, like outside the circle, you can trust it on the anhyzer, and it'll actually flex out for you, and so I'll show you that. I'll show you what it's like on more of a pushy putt, and then what it's like with a spin putt anhyzer and a step putt. So first, I'm going to show you the anhyzer flex because I said I would. And as you can see, I put on a little bit of anhyzer, and it hyzered out. And the longer you go, the more it will anhyzer. Well, the more it will flex. And so, I actually made both of those. Normally I don't. That's really cool. Okay, now I'm going to show you it with a push putt, jump putt. Oh, I dropped that low. That was terrible. That was a lot better, but it still got spit out. But see, as you can see, it works well for both putts. Probably more preferably towards a spin putt, but it works well for either. And now I'm going to show you a step putt hyzer. I'm banging the outside circle putts, nothing inside. So anyway, a little low with that one, but as you can see, if you put it on hyzer flat, it will kind of get a little bit more hyzer at the end from outside the circle. And but still, it's a pretty good disc. It's a really good putter for putting. I've got it in R-blend plastic, which is lesser known and lesser used, but still used. And then they have it in D line. Well, D, it's actually D blend. D blend X blend, I think. C blend, below C blend, G blend, P blend. They have it in basically all the plastics they have, and so very versatile in their plastics. And now I'm going to move on to the approach ranges and the throwing, like where you would throw this disc. So now we're like right at the 100 foot, 110 foot area where you would start to throw like a little touchy backhand or forehand. And then we're going to show you some shots with this disc. And so I'm going to throw on all the angles. So these, I'm going to throw hyzer and then flat. And then when I come back, I'll throw anhyzer and then a final shot of some kind. And then I'll do sidearms. I threw it flat, so, but nose up. So I think this spare shot will be an anhyzer, and I'll throw this one on hyzer. As you can see, throw it on hyzer and throw it, and it comes in towards the basket. So now I'm going to throw flat and anhyzer. As you can see, I threw it low. You can throw it flat on an approach, and it will do a nice drift hyzer into the basket. And then now I'm going to throw an anhyzer. And I overthrew it, but as you can see, you throw an anhyzer nose up, like I do. On my approaches, I throw nose up. And so if you throw it nose up on anhyzer on approaches, it will fade out. If you throw it nose down, it will hold it, or if you throw it on enough anhyzer, it will hold it. To show you guys that for those who have a touchy sidearm or who are trying to throw like a anhyzer turnover scramble shot, I'll show you those two, which is basically going to be one relatively flat and then one on an anhyzer. We got one relatively flat, a little bit left, and one a little long. We're going to throw this one on a turnover on the right side and let it come to the left. I overturned that one, didn't throw it high enough, but as you can see, I would have thrown it with less turn and higher, less anhyzer, would have been better, but that's what you can do with it. You can force it over, and it will hold over and do a nice turnover for you. With the sidearm, it kind of isn't really torque resistant, so it's not best for that. It's also kind of deep for the sidearm too. And so now we're getting right here to like the small X step slash bigger approach range, and so I'll throw I'll throw a hyzer real quick, and then I'll throw a flat shot and come back, throw an anhyzer, and then an X step. Kind of threw it too wide right, but I threw it on hyzer and just held that and came in. So basically, I'll just say it at the end of the video in the final thoughts. Oh, I threw that on anhyzer. I threw that flat, but as you can see, it flexed out, and so I didn't do what I was supposed to, but it's okay. I'm not going to throw an X step yet because I feel like this is still standstill range. And so what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to throw another flat shot and an anhyzer, since the last flat attempt wasn't good. We got flat right, and I had a good stable fade to the end. And now we're going to throw this on anhyzer. I'm going to try to force this over to where it doesn't go too far left at the end, but not to where it just hits the ground. Like just goes over and lands on anhyzer. I just threw a stall shot there. I didn't do what I was supposed to do, but anyways. Okay, so now we've got to the range where I'm starting to do an X step. And we're going to show you the shots from here. We're going to throw a hyzer, flat, and then come back with an anhyzer and a bonus shot of some kind. Okay, the bonus shot's going to be more hyzer. It's so cold out here. Oh, these are my putting putters. They're starting to slip up a little bit, actually. So now I'm going to throw flat, and then I just turn over. Oh, right in the ground. I didn't give you guys any justice from watching that, but basically, you should be able to throw it flat and trust it to fade a little bit at the end. Also with these, you might not be getting the best shots also because of the fact that I don't like deep putters for throwing, and so I like slim putters, so that might be why you're not getting the best throws. I don't like to throw putters as deep as these, so that's just the main problem. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to throw them at the basket, just some normal shots, like if I'm trying to park the basket, and then I'll go up there and I'll film the end of the video. I'm trying to run these basically. Okay, right flight, not the right one. Oh, rip lock. No bueno. Well, anyway, I'm gonna go up there and film the end of the video. So, all in all, guys, I recommend to any P2 thrower or any spin putter out there that you should look at trying these out. These are awesome putters. These are great for throwing. Just not great for me. They're also great for putting. They're kind of that all utility. They can be stable in premium plastics and in baseline new, and you can beat them into be understable. So, very good disc. And also, I might be dyeing these soon, so look forward to that. The only reason I haven't dyed them yet is because I am looking forward. I have two dye ideas that I'm looking at. A Huck Lab and a Infinite Discs logo, and so that's why I haven't dyed those yet. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time, and have a great day.